but we are starting now. Hey, it worked! I hope you guys can still hear me, because I have my microphone a little bit further away now. Yes, we can. Okay, good. We hear you. Okay. Now, how do I start this? The starting point is always the hardest for me. Like, once I get going, but... Pause. Pause, don't take that out of context. Please don't take that out of context. Oh no. Once upon a time? No. Don't look at me like that. I need to take my bracelet off because the pearls on it are just like rubbing against my desk and it's irritating me. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome in. I appreciate it. Also, I realized the tone is still there, at least for me. I hope it's not too loud. I don't know why the alert sound is still there. I thought I turned it off. But hi, how are you doing? Get cozy, comfy, or start working with us. There's no alert here. Okay, good, then I'm just hearing it. No alert here, you're good. Okay, I'm glad. Then I maybe just didn't turn off the monitoring. Would be like me. Can we see what you're writing? No, Lily, you know it's a secret. I can't reveal the lore. I can't reveal the lore until next year, otherwise I'd give too much away. You know that. You, out of all people, should know that we've had an incident, Lily. Don't forget that we just had an incident. So no, unfortunately I can't show what I'm writing. And since it's also still subject to changes, I don't know if I'd even want to show it. I know, but I want to see stuff too. It's gonna make me nervous when I know you're watching me, right? Hold on. I'm gonna go into stream room and I'm gonna deafen myself, okay? And I'm gonna screen share with you. Is that agreeable? Is that agreeable for my little sister? Is that what you want? No, I'm gonna now. Fuck you. Fuck you. But don't make any comments about how I'm writing and how I'm rewriting stuff. Otherwise I'm gonna cry and stop writing. All the words I'm looking up. Mom said you can't swear. No, Mom said I can swear all I want. Fuck you. Just imagine me just constantly like swear ASMR where I'm just swearing the entire time. But in ASMR with some triggers thrown in here and there. I feel like too many people would like that. Like, for example, with like derogatory. Too many people would watch that. I would watch that. We have the first person here already. Okay. Can I Fugi sit on the book? I don't even have your Fugi set up here. Browser. Fugi Lily. Oh my god, you're big. There you go. I'm already tired after just 3 sketches. Take your time with everything. Take as many breaks as you need. I'm gonna get watermelon from— oh, forgot how much watermelon you have, girl. Like every stream you say I'm gonna get watermelon. Okay, I'm gonna go back to writing. You said I was big, Lily. Shut up. No, I'm kidding. That was funny. Can you double tapping? But I muted myself. I'm muted? Oh, because I have tapping. Oh, I know why. I have tapping sounds on in Opera. Wait. Enjoy the double tapping ASMR, Lily. Also, why does your ass hurt? But why are you whispering? Hello, mom, whispering in your ear. It's free real estate. Also, Lily, it's not for real estate. It's free real estate. Not for. It's free. It's free real estate. My ass hurt from too much workout. I mean pegging. No, you don't mean pegging. Because I'm a cool person that does that. Right. I was supposed to be drawing, but I got busy looking at ship art. Ship art. Don't we all get distracted from that? Holly, can I send you some mega gay ass ship vid with Nefer and Loma? Yes, please. Hello? Why are you even asking? What kind of question is that, Lily? Oh, we went into... Oh, I didn't see that we went into break. It's break time, guys. You did well working on your project or just relaxing. Even if you just relaxed, you did well. I'm proud of you. Mwah. 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 Get smoochies for that. Lee, we need to talk about your writing sometimes. Sometimes you just use the completely wrong words, not just wrong typing. I didn't relax or worked. Yeah, you played gotcha, didn't you? I see you. I see you, you little addict. No? Then what did you do? Were you just watching me type like a little weirdo? Stretch. I got a chunk done. A little bit proud of myself. 537 words. That's not bad. No, I zoned out, kinda, not really. Huh? You're confusing me. I am so confusion. I am confusion. What do I have here to make sounds for you guys? Let's see. What do I have? I have this. Just a little glass bottle, like a dropper bottle with water and pearls inside. I think I'm gonna switch out the pearls eventually with like little gemstones that I have. I think they might make a nicer sound. Do I have the gemstones grabbable? I don't. They sound very biteable. In my ASMR video, it sounded like I was like pulling something through my teeth. You know, like when you bite something like very lightly and then you're able to pull it out. No, not like that. Not like floss, you weirdo. Not like floss. Like basically when you have like, you know when you put a necklace with pearls between your teeth and then you like gently pull them like, you know, out. So yeah, that's what I meant. You weirdo. Lily always makes everything weird. Dragging a knife across the teeth. What are you now? Are you Lowen? He isn't old by looks, but he is old. Sometimes, even when people are older, if they look too young, it's like, just low. Like I know when they look like too much of a twink. It's just like, I don't know, it makes me comfy. The sounds are making me feel calm. I love it. I'm glad. I have more stuff, but it's in a box and I forgot to take them out because, yeah, that wasn't the plan for today. He looks pretty old. What? Show. I want to know who we're talking about. Like, who are we talking about? Wait, what if I... Hello Kitty, come here. What if I tap on Hello Kitty? I have Hello Kitty Funko Pop. Mom bought it for me for Christmas. My aunt made fun of me for it when she saw it. And I was just like, fuck you, it's Hello Kitty. Because she was like, isn't that for like kids? No. I love twinks, but not the ones that look like children. It's creepy. Yeah, exactly. And as a certified hack, we don't do that here. We like the older men. Like Rezzy 9 Leon. And most of all, we like women. Women. Give me the hot mamas. I will carry them on hand. I'll put flowers on their path. I will spoil them. Women, I want to spoil them. Men, I want them to spoil me. Is that weird? I hope not. Hold on. Like women, but you mostly play dating games with men. Lily, because that's unfortunately the majority of stuff that you can find. He does look old. What the fuck? Who said he doesn't look old? Like the second guy looks young, but the first guy? Oh, he doesn't look young. Lily, you can't deny that it's difficult to find dating sims with women, primarily. Sometimes you have them as side characters, sometimes you do have like 1 to 2. That's why I'm so excited for Willow Mist. Because there are women. Although one of them is not for me, because she gives me little sister vibes. I want to protect her more than anything else, so she's not a dateable for me. It is, and I know, yeah, but still. You try to like claim something that's stupid towards me again. Lilia is old and Bauer is old since they are Fae. Lilia's just a twink, though sometimes I do wish that he was taller. But in the anime, his voice is perfect. Okay, I mean for me he would be like Lilia is the one where I would just be like questionable for me, you know, looks wise. He do be looking a little bit too young for me. So yeah. Would definitely not be for me. But that's fine. I still need to watch the anime at some point. Mainly because I know that voice actors in that I really like, including Sayu. As far as I'm aware, at least. It doesn't matter how old they are in lore, it doesn't matter how old their character looks. I think it's a combination of both. I mean, I can't really talk much because I am in my early 30s and I still regularly have to show my ID when I go buy cigarettes. So, while I like to think I don't look that young anymore, a lot of people seem to disagree. So unfortunately I also am on that side where I know what it's like to constantly get misaged. Is that a word? I get that, I agree, because in some art Lilia looks too young and it's gross. Yeah, I've seen some art of him before pop up here and there, and I was just like, that's a child, no? Isn't that a child? I was so confused. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also not a fan of like the kind of VTubers who have child-looking models and then like purposely pitch up their voices to sound way more high-pitched and like more childlike. It's just iffy for me. It's giving me the ick. If I see and hear someone do that, it's an instant nope, I'm not gonna follow you. I'm not gonna interact with you at all. It's just not for me. Absolutely not for me. Yes, that's what used to make me hate wanting to be a VTuber. I was so worried in the beginning that I would not fit in because I neither have a mommy voice nor did I have like that child pitch voice. I was just like, oh my god, I'm probably gonna stand out so much. But I was just like, I don't like it anyway, so I'm not gonna try and change the pitch of my voice or anything. But yeah, you still have a great voice. Thank you. I'm starting to be okay with my voice. I'm also starting to be okay with me just going ugly laughing in my streams. Oh, I can't see my voice. There we go. Okay. And break is over, so we are, if I can type correctly, we are going back into work mode. At least I will. If you want to relax, that's fine. Liking my voice is something I still struggle with a lot. Literally, it took me a year as well of like going through my thoughts and everything. It takes time. It takes time and work. And you have to break through your like own mental wall of, oh my god, it sounds awful, and be more open to it, you know? So yeah. You and Kali have such amazing voices. I find them pretty / cool. Oh, thank you, Dad. Yeah, but you don't have a bad lisp and softer stuff. And what? Other stuff? Lily. Listen, I think things as or like accents and lisps and everything. I had a conversation about that with someone on Twitter as well. It gives character, you know? It is something recognizable. I get not liking that on yourself, but how often did people say that they really liked your voice? How often did people say that they liked your accent and stuff like that? And people don't just say that, you know? You know, this is the internet. If people don't like something, they either leave or they're mean about it and let you know that they don't like it. But people did tell you, no, it was more than one time, because it also happened on my streams when you were there, where people were just like, oh, does your sister stream as well because she has such a nice voice and everything? That's what people said. And it happened more than once. It even happened back when we were playing Palia still, Lily. It happened multiple times. Remember, someone asked if you would be willing to read a book on stream. So don't even go there. Don't even. I may be a goldfish sometimes, but I remember stuff like that. So fuck you. Just because you don't remember, that doesn't mean I don't remember it either. Anyway, I have to go back to writing now before I forget all the ideas I had. I think that was a joke because I can't read. No, we said that later. That was what we said afterwards, where we were just like, yeah, that's a bad idea because you're dyslexic. They didn't know before. We said that afterwards. It was really because they said they liked your voice and wanted you to read them, or a bedtime story or something. That's what they said. And we only afterwards said that it's a bad idea because you're dyslexic. Don't, Lily, don't try. I remember stuff like that, I told you. You can't get out of that. You can't. Back to work, young lady. Yeah, that's what I thought. Trying to evade it when you know I'm right and you can't get out of it otherwise with arguments because you don't have any anymore. Lily, your voice is amazing. To me, I find it calming. See? And even Mom said today that you have a very nice voice, so fuck you. Love you. I love you, Lily. Okay. Why today? Because we looked into your YouTube video together. I was in her room chilling with her when I looked into it. I wasn't able to finish it completely because then the food arrived, but we watched like halfway through. Oh no, why? I just said I was in her room with her chilling because Mom wanted to spend some one-on-one time before stream today. I just said that. Anyway, I'm really gonna go back to work. Stop distracting me. I need to write, guys. The lore doesn't write itself as much as I would love for it to. But at this point, like with how detailed I'd have to be for someone else to write it, I can just do it myself. And I will do it myself. I can do it. I have a year. I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna go back into work mode, hopefully. I forgot to move my microphone away. There we go. Oh, it was in front of my phone. No. Okay. Will you play 1666 Amsterdam when it comes out? No. AI. There was too much AI use. I've seen a lot about that already, so I was just like, I wanted to when I saw it, and then all the AI stuff came out, and I was like, no, it's over again. Romaria, hi! Oh my god, hi, welcome. It's so nice to see you. How are you doing? I haven't heard any of that. Lily, I have reposted so much of that. I think I even, if I remember correctly, I might have even sent you one of them on TikTok. But yeah, there's a lot of AI allegations. Haven't seen any of it. Thank you for the follow. Listen, I have seen so much of it. It's been all over my timeline. Your model is so gorgeous. OMG, already seen it, of course, but haven't caught a stream before. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm also still in love with this model so much. It is I. Okay, I really have to try and get some more writing done. The struggle of having to write your lore yourself. I wish someone could do it for me. I wish someone could just pluck the ideas out of my brain and put them on paper for me, you know? But no, that's not how it works, unfortunately. Get Kuju to do it? No. 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 Listen, knowing him, like, I would have to give him so much more information of every character. Because, like, hold on. When we worked on stuff together at first, this one, he made me like an outline on all the things to write down, and it was just like for characters, it was just like occupation, personality traits, character synopsis, character notes, then the relationships, and it was just like I would have to fill out so much from in advance, and I struggled with some of the things because sometimes I struggle putting things down on paper when they are already so very clear in my brain, and it's easier for me to just start writing instead of having to do like all of the outline stuff before. And that's not all. And then we did a lore outline, and that was just like a small thing that we wrote, and then I'd have to like, that was overwhelming for me. Like, I tried to fill it out further, but I realized that's not my kind of thing and how I write it. I just write, you know? I just start writing, and then I'll see where it takes me. That's how I did all my writing so far. Then I will do it, trust I can. Lily, as much as I love you, and you know I love you a lot, I don't think I would trust you with my lore. I'm so sorry. I really love you, but I don't trust you with my lore. Why? You know why. You know why. I'm great. Honey, you mistake the easiest words with each other. Ooh, lore writing, yes. I wish I could show, but also it would make me anxious because I'd felt instantly judged. But it is a secret until next year. I can't reveal it until next year for the big project. Otherwise there would be too many spoilers. Oh my god, my chair's loud, I'm sorry. But yeah, I want to go spoiler free until next year, as difficult as it is for me, because I want to talk about it so bad. We'll wait patiently. Oh, that's so sweet of you. A secret to everyone with me. Yeah, mom knows, you know, Kujo knows, wife knows, my boyfriend knows, model mama knows, design mama knows. There are a couple people who know. Yeah. I would draw model and design mama knows. I mean, listen, the thing is, technically I wouldn't have to have told them until the end of the year, at least design mama, because that's when things start kicking off. Oh, thank you for that, Pat. But I told Design Mama because I wanted to know in advance, or like I wanted to let her know, like after she was done with the stuff that's in the works for my birthday this year. And I was just like, yeah, by the way, I will come back towards the end of the year with another thing. And then I told her about the plan, so she's in the know. And Model Mama asked me about lore. I also told her I will be back probably like at the beginning of next year for more stuff. And then for the current thing she's working on me for working on for me there. Oh, brain fart. Talking hard, talking difficult, but yeah, and then she asked for lore. And because she wanted to have it reflected in the commission she's doing right now, to have like more details that she can put in so it's fitting. And I didn't have the lore yet, so I whipped up a summary, and by whipping up I mean like nearly 600 words just for the summary. So there's that. But yeah, I think mostly design artist needs to know if you want certain things reflected for us to share for fun. Yeah, that's what I think too. And like maybe with like when you get illustrations, so you add a little bit of extra info so the vibes fit as well, like the overall vibes for the illustration. That's what I think too. But yeah, I like to share it with Model Mama as well, because I also always send Model Mama the references I send Design Mama, so she has like not just the reference sheet, but also like the inspo parts, so she has like an exact idea of what inspired which part on the model and on the design, you know. And that worked really well so far. So I will keep doing that probably. Yeah, makes sense? Yeah, right? Like it makes sense to give some extra info. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm oversharing with my artists, but then I never had anyone complain yet with the amount of details I give them. And the amount of references, so far I've had no complaints. I make my lore in a way I can justify various looks, but I can't afford them or need them right now. That's so smart, though. That's really smart. I think creative people always enjoy knowing stories. Oh, I hope so. Like, something I can say is that a relatively big part of my lore is Doomed Yuri. And I can talk about this. I can actually talk about this. I have the reference sheet in the making right now for the Doomed Yuri counterpart, and we have the we have the cliche of princess and knight, polar opposites too, pretty much. I just had to do it. I just had to, and it's gonna be part of the main lore. But also I'm very tempted, like once that's done, to maybe write a little bit about their as little extra info, if you will, about their story from like start to finish, like how it all started and how it ends, which is sad. Lily can confirm it's sad. But yeah, Doomed Yuri OMG, how are we all Doomed Yuri enjoyers? Why do we like torturing ourselves? Yeah, but I was thinking of writing like a little spin-off basically at some point too, for the people who are interested. And I talked about that to Model Mama. There we go. I can't form proper sentences. Not a great way of trying to write lore. But yeah, I told her about it, and she was just like, oh my god, I would love to read that. I was like, bad, you're gonna be the first one I'll send it to when it's done. And she was so excited about it. It was adorable. Shout out to Model Mama. I love her. She's the best mama. Big side, not very poggers. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it has to be done. It has to be done. My lore has an inkling of self-cessed Hoyo style. Ayo, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Is the lore secret? Otherwise, I would love to hear more about it. I would even trade for my lore summary if you promise to keep it secret. It's a fun when artists are genuinely interested, right? And especially with some, you just know that it's gonna make their art so much more juicy. Like, it's gonna be so juicy, we could totally do that. Oh, really? I would love that. I love reading people's lores. Oh my god. I love talking about lore. I would totally love that. If you want, we can connect on Discord or something. It's probably the easiest then. Yeah, sure. Oh, yippee. Discord. Yeah. You can totally send me a friend request then too. Don't worry about it. I'll accept it then. And thank you, Lily. Nordic runes are so dumb, especially when you try to write it from English words. Is it really that bad? Is it the Wii music in the background, but lo-fi? Yeah, some of it is. Some of it is. There's also Animal Crossing and stuff like that in there. There's a lot of different lo-fi versions of songs. Break time. I need to finish this sentence, otherwise I'm gonna go insane and then I don't know what I want to write again. Okay. You write Nordic runes how words sound, not how they are written. What? That's stupid. So would it be easier to write some words in Danish? Break time, I was looking back and forth the whole time waiting for the break. Oh. My problem is every time the break starts, I'm in the flow. Every time, and then I look over and it's just like, oh, it's break time. You can't the same letter next to each other. Why not? Why can't you use the same letter next to each other again? What? I don't get it. Yeah, pretty much. Damn. Sounds like it's gonna be way easier for me to brush up on my Greek again, but... You just can't note how it was used? That's so weird. I never knew. Oh, Lily, I have... Oh, gee, don't get me started on the writing rules. Sounds like German. No, but I have... Hold on. I have stones with runes on them. If you want, I can give them to you. I don't have any use for them. They're just here collecting dust. No, it's what in German? I don't know. German sucks really hard with all their rules that no one ever uses. German is kind of actually fun to learn. Did you hit your head? Hi Yoni, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, do you guys want some more pearls in a water bottle? Or do you want head scritchies? I'm doing as usual. Is that good or bad? I mean, you have a 50-50 usual. 50% of the time you're doing okay, 50% of the time you're doing not okay. So which one is it? What about you? I'm alright. A little pissed about the construction work that's gonna go on for 3 weeks that we weren't told about, and I only found out because one of the workers talked to me about my dog, and then he told me it's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks. Otherwise I would have never found out. So we'll make a long... What? What? Long text, so hold on. Okay, I'm holding on to my table. it's relatively neutral. That's better than bad, right? Hold on, let me... There we go. Now I can look properly at you guys again. I think I'm gonna give you some head scratches too. Absolutely, it's not bad. That's good. I'm getting tingles. I'm glad. I unfortunately never get tingles when I do stuff myself, even if it's some of my favorite triggers. I don't tingle when I do stuff myself. And at first I was just like, oh no, does that mean I'm doing something wrong? But no, apparently it's a normal thing as an ASMR artist. So yeah. Who knows? I don't. I certainly don't know. But hold on. It's relaxing, honestly. I'm glad. We're going back into the... I sadly can't hear them with how I have my headphones set up, but I hope it sounds okay. It's very nice and scratchy to my brain. Okay, okay. Hold up, I need to look something up again. Okay. I just now realized your chat is moving butterflies. That's so cute. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got this chat. I love the butterflies and they feel very fitting. I want to co-work, but Brain isn't letting me. Oh, that's fine. You can also just relax. We might do another co-work stream at some point if you guys like it. This doesn't have to be a one-time only thing. I also love the sparkles on your wings. Thank you. Design Mama and Model Mama cooked with it. They put sparkles on all my stuff. I love the sparkles they added on everything. I even have sparkles in my drink, actually. Yes, it's actually motivating me to work. Oh, I'm glad. It's also actually helping me. Yes, there are some distractions with chat. I can't deny that. But it's also nice because I'm kind of low-key being held accountable because you guys can hear me typing, you know? So if I don't type for too long, I feel embarrassed. And then with the streaming, I also don't get distracted with like, oh, what can I have on in the background? I'm not looking at my phone, really, you know? All that falls off. Oh god. You can remove M if it's before B, you remove N if it's before T, D, K, and G. You can write words from left to right and right to left or reverse. You don't have to write it in a line, you can write it in a circle and you can write it upside down. So basically you can write however the fuck you want with that. Like there was no rules at all. Not even all the stuff is written the same. What? That's so confusing. What the hell? What the hell? Hold on, I need to check something real quick. I need to mute myself for a moment. Okay. It really depends on who wrote the damn stuff, and it depends on the time period too. You know what? It sounds like a man wrote it. Speaking of which, I started reading the Greek mythology book, and oh my god, so far I'm not the biggest fan. Yeah. I go lurking because honestly I find that ASMR stuff quite distracting and annoying myself. Have a nice stream though, have fun. Of course! Don't worry about it. Like, ASMR is so hit or miss, I don't blame you for it. Don't worry about it. Thank you for stopping by though, I really appreciate it. Because they even used, what? They even used all 3 alphabets at the same time. What? It's so confusing, Tayo. What the hell? Anyway, so the book I was reading, I was just like, why is it written like that? Like, why is it written like that? He writes these stupidly long sentences where sometimes you lose track of what was said in the beginning because he also just throws in 5 names at once sometimes. I wish I could read it to you guys, but it's in German, so it's a mess sometimes. I hope it gets better because also like the quote-unquote chapters are usually not even a page long right now. I don't know, I might have to look for something else if it doesn't get better, because right now I'm just like, dude, yeah. I love ASMR, but I haven't watched a streamer doing it before. Yeah, I usually also just watch like YouTube videos, and I barely ever watch streamers. I don't know, sometimes it's I don't know. I looked into the ASMR category here and it was a mistake. The amount of people who do ear licking streams is traumatizing. Like ear licking and ear eating. I was just like, no, thank you. I hate the sounds. Don't smack into my ear the entire time and go, oh, no, thank you. No. And I know they're actually, like, they have those 3DO mics that are like ear-shaped and made of silicone, and I know they're actually licking them and everything. It's like, I could never. The book's in German, that's even more motivation for me to learn that. No, trust. As someone who learns German, you don't wanna read that book. I'm a native speaker and sometimes I have to go over the same sentence again. Because it was so weirdly written, you would probably not get it. And you just did it to us. Lily, trust me, that was way better than what they're doing. Unfortunately, I have experienced ear licking against my will before in ASMR, and I immediately turned it off because I was like, nope. Going to lurk really quick since I have to go run outside quickly for something. Take your time. Mostly check out friends or voice actors who are also VTubers. Yeah, I do that too. When I have the time, I usually watch my friends stream. I think the first time I got to know ASMR tubers our thing was with the womb. Oh no, not the womb ASMR. Was it like when people asked which microphone was the best to, like, put up your cooch for a womb ASMR? Was it that one? Because I know it was something that went around on Twitter. Mostly just watch Kali stream. Yup, that one. Oh no, what the fuck? Lily, don't ask. It led to a bunch of tweets that I had mainly on my timeline with people being like, don't put up microphones up your cooch for ASMR. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on in the ASMR sphere now? Apparently there are some microphones that can be used for that, but majority of people used microphones that are not made for it, and then they had problems and needed to go to the hospital or the doctor. Long story short, don't put weird stuff up your cooch or your ass. Just don't. Please just don't, guys. I'm begging you. They need a proper base. Lily, don't. No. Bad. Bad. You need the spray. Yeah, VTubers, true. True. Sometimes I don't want to associate with other VTubers because of stuff like that. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, well, I'm also a VTuber, but trust me, I'm not like that. Trust me, bro. I may be weird, but I'm different weird, you know? I'm different weird. Oh, there's one on Amazon, Lily, I swear to fucking God. You mean a spray bottle? I hope you're not talking about microphones. Okay, I think I'm gonna do another writing round because I'm getting to the part that's starting to get juicy. I'm getting to this. Why am I getting sprayed? I didn't do shit. Fuck you, Lily. I don't even stream yet, so it's gonna be fine. I will be there to support you all the way. And I will be there whenever you debut. And if it's in the middle of the night for me, I don't care. I will be there. And that's a threat. Well, you can't spray me, so someone had to. I will bonk you in your next stream. Just because. Oh, thanks, of course. You're cutie patootie, and we support cutie patooties. Yes. Is there a VTuber group named called Cutie Patooties? If not, we should make one. Too much work, actually. I basically have fun making shorts, but I will stream once I figure tech stuff out. Oh, that's a whole mood. I started streaming when I had no idea of anything. I mean, now I have a little brother / manager that I can ask sometimes, if he doesn't leave us on red. But, yeah. He can help, and he does. And he's amazing, and I love the little Baba Goobo. Goobo's best manager and best little brother. But before, I was just trying to troubleshoot stuff myself, and it was so difficult because I still have no idea about tech stuff. I'm bullshitting my way through. I'm looking up tutorials. And hope for the best. And ask my little brother. I hope for the best that he will reply eventually before I fix the problem myself. There's a 70% chance that he will. No, there's a 70% chance that he won't reply. And that we have to message him like 3 different times about it. But I shall blame it on the time zone differences. But that doesn't explain why he just constantly leaves VC without even saying goodbye. Yes, that's what I meant. Oh. Okay, so you meant 70% that he doesn't reply. Gotcha. I got it. I have some real life issues too. The one that it's hot and I have a fan in my room, but thank you so much and you're so kind. Trust me, like a little bit of filters on your microphone and people who are really sweet because no one wants you to melt. Trust me, the fan sound in the background is not going to be an issue for streams. I've had my fan on in the background as well for streams. My dog is barking in the background of basically every one of my streams. I'm surprised she didn't bark today. Maybe she knew. I don't know. But usually Lily can confirm my dog barks in every stream. So, it is what it is. And trust me, no one cares. No one cares. We're the only ones, as streamers, who like stress ourselves about it, but no one really cares. If you need any kind of help, just ask me. We'll do our best to help. Yeah, we will help if we can. And if we can't, we will forward the question to our little brother and hope that he replies. We meant it when we said that we're gonna support. Oh my god. I keep pulling my keyboard. Oh. Okay. But now, seriously back to writing. Oh no, I think I have to sneeze. Do I? No, okay. Shut the fuck up outside. I'm having my microphone on for ASMR. hope you can't hear the people outside. I don't even know what they're saying, but they're loud. OBS and mic can be very BS a lot of the time. Oh, they can be. Like, I get cut off with my laughs a lot. Like, as soon as my laughs are higher pitched, I get cut off. I still don't know how to properly set that up, because everything you find for microphone filter setups is always from men. So of course it's for deeper voices, but I never find anything for like higher voices, and it's pissing me off. I have so many filters on to deal with my fan, but it affects my voice too. Oh no. But again, like, usually people don't mind when there's a fan running in the background. And yeah, that too, nothing for female voices, right? Like, I tried to look it up and people were always just like, hey, does anyone have any tips for like filter setups for female voices? So, I get cut off too. Sometimes I can't figure out what does it. Listen, like, recently I've actually had a female VTuber say that it is actually best to not have filters on, but the problem is I usually need to have my door open and I'm not living alone. So I have background noise that I do kind of need filtered out, so I can't just keep the filters off, otherwise I would. But I can't. I can't. It's difficult out here. Maybe at some point we will figure things out. It annoys me for YouTube. Maybe for streams it'd be okay. Yeah. Maybe. And I get that if it's with YouTube. Like, when I did my ASMR recording, I also had to cut out some things because you could hear the tippy tappies of my dog. And then there were outside noises that I had to cut out, actually. So I get it. Yeah, I can't do without filters. I live with my family too. If you want, I think I still have the same filters on as Lily. I think I like copy pasted hers because her filters were a little bit better than mine. If you want, I can send you a screenshot later of it, of the filter settings. Maybe it's gonna help you. Because I don't think that people could hear my fan in my streams. At least I couldn't hear it in the VOD. So if you want, I can send you a screenshot later of the filter settings. That wouldn't be a problem. Also, real quick. Where is it? There. Hehe, friend request accepted. Yeah, but I changed mine so it's not the same anymore. Oh yeah, right. I still didn't hear a difference when you sent me it. I gotta be completely honest. I couldn't hear a difference. With one time, but like with the first thing you sent me, it was basically the same, and then the second one, it was a little bit worse. I'm sorry. And I was listening with headphones too, but I couldn't hear a difference. Anyway, I'm actually gonna go back to writing now a little bit. I'd appreciate it. I do think I have mine figured out to a great extent, but it's just something that messes with my head now. Like, is it actually quiet or am I just unable to hear properly? Oh yeah, I get that. I get that. I did so many test recordings all the time for everything. Like, I did like 3 to 4 test recordings for the stream as well to figure out all the settings for everything. I get it. I get it. Hold on. I'm stupid. Why don't I just move my microphone? Reset timer, and now we go back to working one last time. I'm gonna try and log in and write a little bit more. I mean, I actually managed to write a little over 1,000 words already, so. We had 1K words? Yeah, we are at 1K words. And I'm not even halfway done. Lily, as someone who has partially, maybe, probably not read something, what do you think so far? I don't get how you can write that much. That was my base count. Like, that was a short one shot for me usually when I wrote fanfics. So I always was just like, oh, I'm gonna write a shorter one, and then it escalated into like 2k words or something just for a one shot in fanfic. So especially when I wrote about my favorite non-dateable character from Mystic Messenger and my OC. Yeah, fanfic writers can do it when they are locked in. Oh yeah, they can. I remember I basically wrote it started as like a longer one shot. I actually had to post it in 2 parts because it was too long for Tumblr to post in 1 part. And yeah, and then I made it kind of a series where I went into more detail about their relationship, and people actually enjoyed it. I'm never gonna read them to people. No, I will never do that. I would never do that. Teach me your ways. It's just something you do. Yeah, it's really just something you do. You can't teach it. Either you learn it yourself, or you just don't. Either you do or you don't. I don't know. I couldn't teach it to anyone because it's just like my brain going brr, and then I hit my little fingies on my keyboard, and then I go brr. Then it's done. Guess I will never learn it then. I'm sorry, Pookie. Sorry. If you want though, and you tell me your ideas, I can try and write the lore for you. I took like suggestions from people, or like they asked for specific things to write me for me to write for Mystic Messenger characters, and then it was like reader inserts, and I did that a lot, so I could probably deal with it if you want. Back what I miss, I got even more watermelon. Oh, you're just yapping a little bit. You didn't miss too much. So like short scripted to say is now easy for me. Yeah, you need to get fixated on a show game novel. It needs to break your heart, and maybe then you will get inspired. Oh yeah, and ideally be so in love with at least either a character or a ship, so you will write about either that ship, or you will ship yourself or an OC with that one character that you absolutely adore. I need to touch my phone. That's the secret. That is the secret. You need to get attached. Like really attached, especially to characters. Not just to a fandom, but to the characters. I don't know, it wouldn't feel right if you wrote it. I'm just offering. If you want to write it yourself, then I'll try and support. I mean, I can otherwise be your beta reader, you know, and figure out like the little mistakes or what could be written differently and stuff like that if you want. You can also do that. Be my beta. At least I'm not an omega then. I'll take it then. I'll take it. Like it broke my heart. Yeah, I still haven't finished season 2. I think I got through majority of season 2, but I haven't finished it. Omega writes, listen, I'm afraid I would be an omega. I love building little nests. Omegaverse. I mean, I could eventually. I need time to do proper research, but we could do an Omegaverse teaching stream at some point. I don't know when, but I would be down. I'd be an ace Omega. Omegas unite. I love romance and ships, just not myself. That's fair. That's fair. I get that. I've been obsessed lately on reading Omegaverse. I'm not surprised after you talked so much about puppy boys and whatnot. Like, I even like the idea of designing a love interest for my VTuber persona. Listen, love interest for your VTuber persona, they make everything so much more like the steak more what was it? More juicy. The lobster more buttery. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. And then make it heart wrenching. Trust. I just read about guys getting fucked. Oh, Lily. Why are we talking about BL now? Hi, Nisu. How are you doing, sweetheart? Welcome in. It's so nice to see you again. 77 chapters, that's a lot. That's quite a bit to get through. Doing good. I'm glad to hear that. How about you? I'm doing alright. I'm actually being weirdly productive. I'm surprised. I got distracted. I do get distracted a lot, but I'm nearing 1,200 words for my lore, so that's good. Can't do unfinished mangas anymore. I forget to keep up. Oh my god, that's me with anime. That's me with anime. I will watch to the point where it's like, I don't know. Usually I start when there are 3 to 5 episodes out, and then I'm just like, okay, now I'm gonna watch it weekly, and then I completely forget for like half a year, and then I remember randomly, I'm just like, oh, maybe I should finally finish that anime. I love your little Lily figure on your desk, right? It's cute. It's so cute. Usually she would also speak, but I'm muted and deafened. That's why you can't hear that, Lily. Watch which had Atelier. I watched until the recent episode. I love it. I love it so much. I am such a key-free simp. And I love all the little witches. I would kill for them. They're my daughters. I don't fucking care. I've had them for a day and a half, and if anything happened to them, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. Ugh. Yeah, I'm keeping up with that in Spy Family manga. Ooh, I do want to read the Witch at Atelier manga eventually. But yeah. Someday I will. Maybe I'll just have to read them online, but I want to read it so bad. I want to read it so bad. Also, I'm so happy that there's going to be season 2, and also, if you guys haven't, watch Yona of the Dawn. Season 2 is now officially in production after 10 years, and I'm so excited. Even my boyfriend is excited, because it was the first anime we watched together. Yes, they're all my babies. Yeah! Guess what? What happened, Lily? What's going on? Episode 12 is out of which... I know what I'm gonna watch tonight. Listen, I watched until episode 11 while I was crocheting. It's such a nice anime to watch while you're crocheting. Can totally recommend. 10 out of 10. In general, it's like a 10 out of 10 anime, but it's also great when you want to do some crafting on the side. Was gonna ask if you wanted to watch after stream. Sure, we can do that. I just need to grab a little snack probably after stream. I just got startled. Oh hi, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. No, I just wanted to say I just got startled by my dog because I heard a little thunk against my door, and then I heard her big sigh, and I was like, oh my god, she just threw herself down aggressively in front of my door. Rip, yeah, for real. I didn't expect that, and suddenly it just was loud. Hope door was okay. She's just dramatic. She's gonna be fine, and she probably hates that my door is closed, and that's why she just thunked against my door. Oh my god, yesterday, so much for I'm gonna try and be productive more, and I'm just yapping again during my work time. Anyway, yesterday when I walked her, so she has this habit, after she pooped, she just runs off. But she can't run off because I have her on a leash where I help her walk because she's only a tripod. So she couldn't get far away, but also I was standing right in front of her and she wanted to take off, and she just bonked her head right into my leg, and she looked so confused for a moment, and then she just kept standing there. She's such a little goober. It was so funny. I love her. Yeah, there should be an episode out every Tuesday. Oh. We gotta check it out then later, Lily. If you lie to me, I'm gonna be sad. It's hilarious, right? And she's small too, so she was just bonking against my shin. It was so funny because she just had her head glued to my leg for a moment in confusion. I already have it open and ready to play. Let's fucking go. And I accidentally deleted a few sketches for my panel. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is there no way to recover them? Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Control C. Undo it, undo it. Code red, press undo. No, sadly I had left the apps that I was eating. Oh no. Going to eat something, have fun rest of the stream. Thank you, enjoy your meal. And thank you for stopping by, I really appreciate it, you cutie. Mwah. Mwah. Big smooches. Big fart smooches. Like how the more yap there's, the less the stream became an ASMR. I'm sorry! I'm not even talking loudly. Am I? I don't think I talk too loudly. I hope. I need to go eat for work tomorrow. Thanks for the cozy stream, Kali. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you sleep well. You also get 4 kisses for a good night's rest. I hope you sleep well and have sweet dreams. I made it to 1,430 words. Not too bad. Not too bad with all the yapping I did. I'd say. Without so much yapping, I would have probably managed to do more.